Easy again, step by step. Little quick thing before I do the melody. I want to add one more thing in and I forgot to add that. So we're going to go back to step sequencer again. We're going to go to kick and a little trick to show you a little bounce because we added the swing in so that we could have some bounce. At the moment, we don't have that bounce. So I'm going to add some things that will make that bounce. And the reason what I need to add is I need to add a double drum at the end of these bars. So where I'm adding these double drums, you can follow along. Look at the pattern is on 8 and I want to add one there and add one there. And what that's going to go is da-dum. So it's going to go da-dum twice. I'm going to hear if I like the da-dum twice. Actually, it's there because it's going to go da-dum, and this is only showing at the moment how I've got this laid out. It's only showing 2 bars. So I want to show all the 4 bars, which it can show by pressing this step sequencer and going to 8 times 8. And that should provide me with all the bar things. And there we go. So now I've got the first bar and it's going to go da-da. It's got the first 2 bars, da-da. And then I'm going to have a da-da. I might have, do you know what? Just for sake of argument, let's try something. We'll add another one there. See what that's like. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That works for me. So, I mean, you can add flavour to stuff. Don't go too busy, because if you go too busy, you can end up with something like this. I don't know. But if you feel this is the vibe you want, add them. I wouldn't. It's too busy for me. I think the percussion, less is more. All right. So let's get back to what we were doing. To get back to normal step sequence, so all you have to do is press that quickly once, and it'll return back to its first state. It'll always go back to the top. Right. Launch a note, and what we're going to do is we're going to use bits of this. Anybody who's been watching the hip hop one, if you haven't, no worries. What I like to do is I like to use some of these elements in this kit and use them to control how this sound is going to be. So I'm going to use this sound here, and I'm going to go shift, edit, and press this sound. Why have I done that? This is now its own key group, so if I want to play this sound, I can play all the bits of it and come up with a melody. So what I need to do is press shift and note. It gets me into note configuration, the shortcut for that. And then I'm gonna, that's too high, so I'm gonna move this down an octave. So now the question is, I always like minor. I always think minor's a bit darker, so I always like that. We'll change it from C. We'll do something different. We'll D flat. You can choose whatever. If you're following along, change it to D flat and a minor. Now I'm going to show you something, right? Instead of you playing it, I'm going to show you how you can come up with a quick idea quite easily on the melody. And then all you have to do is press shift and ARP. You go into ARP now. Turn on the ARP. Turn this down. But I'm going to do one more thing, slightly more than that. I'm going to go further down and I'm going to change the variation. No, not feeling that. All right, I've got 1 minute left. Oh, I've got less than a minute left. I'm going to do something even more. better than that. If you don't like an idea, always chop and change. I'm going to use pattern. I'm going to go to the patterns, and I'm going to make a pattern, one of these patterns, do the thing for me. So I don't know. I'm literally guessing here now. So I'm going to use this one. I don't know what this is like. That's it. That's it. We're doing that. All right then. So let's play this. We'll test it out first. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're gonna have to quickly do this because me and my stupid talking. I'm over time. So these 3 notes I'm going for. I've changed my time correction to 1/8. I'm going to do a 4 count in, and then we're in 2, 3, and that's it. That's it. That's all we're doing. Blam. That's what we're doing. That's it. So that was 1 bar. We can check. Oh, 2 bars. 2 bars. My bad. Let me just double check, but I know I'm right. Yeah, I can see. If you ever not quite sure which one you're on, press select and it'll light up. If I want to go to that, notice that's white now. So that's what we've got. Next thing what we're going to do is we're going to look at bass lines and look at other melodies. All right then. Hopefully this has been helpful. Stick around and we'll be back soon. All right, peace.